Northern Manitoba, Simonhouse Bible Camp. That's where we are, all 10 of us, for the second year in a row, working together to build our camp. Who are we? Our team is a real mix of characters. Bert and Doreen. One likes to put the pedal to the metal, while the other one acts like a governor, ensuring jobs get done without ever overworking the engine. John and Ruth. One sure knows how to swing the sledgehammer to secure the steps, while the other primed and varnished new bunk beds for Cedar. Dennis and Marion. One enjoys the mechanical challenges and using big power to his advantage, while the other is satisfied with smaller tools to paint and do hard labor, while sharing a robust laugh. Alvin and Marlene. One works quietly, doing assorted tasks like building steps, gaga ball court, and doing very important repairs on the MTS internet. The other is willing to do assorted jobs, painting, putting together bunk beds, cleaning, and more. Dale and Marge. One went to bed late, got up early, planned and executed all meal preps, and kept our bodies filled with energy. The other enjoyed doing a number of tasks, including all the in-house plumbing on a new one-seat outhouse. What a great team. Our 6 days of work are filled with Priority 1, Priority 2, and Priority 3, listed by Daryl, the camp director. Bunk beds. Priming, varnishing, putting them together, and then installing them. Thanks, Robert Martin, for prefabbing them for us in southern Manitoba. They look wonderful. Before the week ended, we even installed extensions on the bunks in the girls' cabins to keep restless sleepers in their beds. Kubota tractor. Dennis and Dale worked hard to loosen the factory tightened bolts and eventually fitted it with a new backhoe. It works great, and camp director Daryl now has a new toy as a stress buster at camp. Gaga ball or Simo ball? What will we call it? Creating this new game for campers involves leveling the soil and digging out tree roots, and then bolting the sides together. Bert isn't satisfied with the octagon, and it was 1/4 inch out of level. But John, our simple solution guy for complex issues, convinces Bert that it would be okay. Stairs to the beach. Bert, Alvin, John, Marion, and Marlene work on the stairs to the lake. It takes very strong hands to tear apart the old rotten set. Their new home, the garbage dump. These are replaced by new treated 2x6s, which we hope will last about 30 years. These stairs will be used by hundreds of children many, many times per day. New Biffy. Dennis and Dale are assigned to the outhouse plumbing. They discover that plumbing for a single-seat outhouse is very complex. An ice cream pail comes in handy. But in the end, they got the job done, paperwork and all. We are grateful that no one fell in during the process. Beach bench and sidewalk. Things are caving in until several guys from our team do the fix-it job. For every problem, there is a solution. Again, we go to our mechanical guy to utilize the tractor and forks to do the heavy lifting. Tree removal. Big trees are threatening some of our cabins, so we call in the chainsaw gang with brave Dave as a leader. We take down those dangerous trees with a very long, thick rope and 5 strong muscle men. We are sure glad that Leader Dave knows how to wedge and cut the tree, making it fall the right direction. Oops! Somebody loses their footing and lands in the creek. Food prep. Marge prepares and serves us wholesome meals morning, noon, and night, with snacks twice a day. The 5:45 alarm. That is the biggest challenge. We are all food-filled each and every time. Our week at Simonhouse definitely isn't all work and no play. Time to relax, visit, and have fun together is an important part of teamwork. During the evenings, we often play a game of cards called 3 to 13. Lots of group interaction and laughter takes place around those tables. The backhoe is Dennis's favorite toy. It really is not work for him to use the backhoe to drain the swamp that was there this year at camp. Dale the Goof. Bert and Alvin try out a new kind of tetherball game. Marge, Marlene, Marion, and Doreen put puzzles together. The men are puzzled by this. What puzzles the women was how quiet the men can be, sometimes. Marge plays in the water with her newly purchased kids' rubber dinosaur boots. And we have opportunities to worship together. Each morning we have our morning devotions and discussions. We follow the MDS schedule: 7 a.m. breakfast, 7:35 devotions led by a team member, prayer, 7:50 job assignments and questions, and then off to work. One evening we enjoy a sing-song with the senior camp staff and 2 ukuleles. On Sunday we join our church fellowship at Cornerstone Community Church in Flin Flon. Dale gives the message, we join in the singing, and learn about casting off worries through the children's feature by Sandy. After church, we enjoy coffee, refreshments, and fellowship in the lower auditorium. Later, our group gathers at the Victoria Inn for lunch. Thanks to Dave Coop for an informative and interesting tour of the Flin Flon area. Our tour is enhanced by narration, even during the drives, made possible by the use of high-quality walkie-talkies. Many times during the week, we gaze at the beauty of God's creation. Mission accomplished. With Priority 1, Priority 2, and Priority 3 accomplished, it is time to head her out. Doreen is very thankful there is no Priority number 4. We have had a wonderful time together, knowing that we did something of great importance for God, for our northern neighbors, and for our camp and director. Thanks, Bert and Doreen, Alvin and Marlene, Dennis and Marion, John and Ruth, Marge and Dale, for your labor of love.